Okay, now time to do some good thumbnails. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another adventure. I haven't talked to you guys in a while because I took some sort of strange hiatus where I was just like, videos? Who is she? And didn't post for like a month. So that's where I've been, but I'm back. My parents are out of town because they're at a music festival, which they're supposed to be coming back today, but they're still out of town now. You know what that means, though? That means it's time to party. Like, I'm about to throw a wild party, and all of you are invited. I'm kidding. I'm not throwing a party. I'm actually babysitting because, you know, gotta get that coin. Anyways, back to the video. Today's video is a reaction video, and if you've seen any of the other videos on my channel, you know that that's just not something I do. But today, we're gonna try something new, you know, go on a new adventure together. We're gonna do this. But a little background of, like, why I chose to react to a video. Okay, as you know, a lot of my time is spent, like, just watching YouTube videos for hours and hours on end. I just stumbled across this video and I was like, let's react. I know I don't do much of that, but then again, I don't really do much of anything on this channel right now. Let's get into the video. I have to redo that whole line. Hold up. Let's get into the video. So this video is called I'm Too Pretty, and then the cover image is I Wish I Am Ugly. Upon first glance at this video, I was just like, what in the heck is she talking about, you know? Like, oh wow, I'm quirky, I'm different, I wish I am ugly. So I decided to watch it, and this is what I'm going to do right now, and this is what we're doing together right now. We're going to watch this video, and we're going to decide, is she too pretty? Does she really wish she am ugly? We don't know.
Hi, I'm Callie, and I'm going to tell you a story that might seem a little unusual. I'm really pretty. Like, beautiful.
Okay, because that sounds a bit narcissistic, like, oh wow, I'm pretty, pity me.
But enough people have told me I am that I've come to believe that is how most people perceive me.
Okay, at least she knows she's pretty or whatever, right? Like, at least she isn't fishing for compliments, you know? I see a lot of girls, and they're just like, they think they're pretty by themselves, and they might be very beautiful. They might. But they're just like, I'm so ugly. Like, I'm just so ugly. Isn't that right? I'm ugly, right? Right? Right. And they expect you to say, oh, no, no, no. Jenny, or whatever their name is, you are beautiful. You are a star. You are amazing. When really, they know that. They just want to hear you say it. And I'm not quite fond of those girls.
The attention I got from my appearance started when I was a baby. People would tell my mom, oh, you have such a beautiful baby. You should enter her in contests. Pretty normal, right? I mean, people love babies. But it continued when I was a toddler. A modeling agent approached my mom in a restaurant when I was 3 to see if she could sign me. My mom said no.
Okay, see, now this is where the sort of attention-seeking vibe that I got from this video, this is where I'm getting it from. Like, right in this second, you know? She was 3, and even now, she's still throwing herself a pity party. Like, oh wow, when I was 3, everybody loved me, everybody thought I was beautiful, everybody wanted to be my modeling agent, I should have been a model. She's seeing the bad in a good thing. Sort of. Like, oh my gosh, even when I was a toddler, people thought I was cute, and a model wanted to come and see me. Like, that's... I feel like this whole video is just gonna be her kind of, like, flexing.
3 was too young, she thought. But the attention didn't stop as I grew older. And eventually, my mom was asking me if I would consider a career in modeling or acting. By that time, I was starting to feel really self-conscious.
Okay, I see why she's a bit self-conscious, because, you know, puberty age, because I'm assuming that she's puberty age. I was self-conscious. I still am self-conscious, because I'm still in that strange, awkward adolescent age where I'm like a hybrid between an adult and a child. But my parents, when I was younger, they taught me that I should love myself, you know, love who I am, love what I'm doing, love the skin I'm in, because there's no changing it unless I get plastic surgery. But when my parents were telling me that, you know, I should love myself and I shouldn't care what other people think, it was because I thought I was ugly. See, she's having an opposite problem, and I feel like I just can't relate. I could not ever imagine having that sort of struggle, like, oh, I wish I am ugly. I don't understand. But, I mean, I guess the grass is always greener on the other side.
People commented on my looks so much. I hadn't even hit puberty yet, and I was already getting catcalled on the street.
Okay, what the heck?
I hadn't hit puberty yet.
Literally, what the heck? Whoa. When I was younger, and even now, my dad walks with me every single place. And if some man or woman or dog, I don't care, if something dared to do that, you know what my dad would do? Beat him with a stick. Or just yell at him at the very least. My dad, very protective of me. And, you know, that's why I really don't have that issue, because they're just like, I don't want to get, like, yelled at or beat with a stick, you know?
When I was 13, I started a YouTube channel dedicated to robotics, one of my greatest loves.
Okay, so all this was before she was 13. No. Those catcallers, those are actually pedophiles. That is not okay. That is nasty.
I started wearing
nasty.
baggy clothes to hide the curves I was developing. I kept my textbooks over my chest in the hallways at school. I started getting so anxious about when the next unwanted comment would come that I would spend breaks between classes in the restroom throwing up. And the other problem with being too pretty? People don't like you.
I got bullied before. It wasn't fun. And no one was saying, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, like, you're so beautiful. No, they were saying opposite things. They were not nice. And maybe that's why I'm all triggered, I guess, about this. I'm just going to let you know, in on a little tea, no one is liked by everyone. For her to just be like, you know, like, there are some girls that didn't like me because I was pretty. I'm like, you know what? There are some girls that don't like people because they're ugly. There are just some girls that just don't like people. Guess what? Some girls don't like me. I don't like some girls. I'm not going to like everybody, and everybody isn't really going to like me. You know? That's the way the world works. And I'm cool with it. Part of this, though, makes me think that it's some sort of issue with her parents, because she shouldn't be vomiting because of it. Kids go through so much worse than this. And are they vomiting? No.
Other girls think you're full of yourself. And guys only want you so they can brag to their friends about how they got with you. People also don't think you're smart. I was the butt of so many dumb blonde jokes, even though I was a great student.
Okay, because I'm the butt of a lot of smart Asian jokes. And am I crying because people think the only reason I have good grades is because of my race? No.
Once, my mom told me I was so pretty that I wouldn't need to worry about going to college. I'd be able to snag a doctor or a lawyer, and
That just ain't it, Chief. And, like, I a little bit feel bad, you know? I almost feel bad. Almost.
I traded my baggy clothes for low-cut tops.
Okay,
I
see,
started
and this
wearing
is where I
lipstick
stopped feeling
and
bad.
flirted
At 2
with the
minutes
guys
and
who gave me
52
attention,
seconds of the
even
video,
if I
I
knew they
stopped
had
feeling bad.
girlfriends.
No.
I did not care about anyone. I'd gossip about the other girls who I knew had been gossiping about me for years. I stopped trying in my classes.
Okay, because what in the heck is she doing? She's sitting here complaining about how people made her feel bad, and look what she's doing now. She's actually bullying people. No remorse, no hesitation, no nothing. She's just like, you know what? If you said that I was pretty, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal your boyfriend, and I'm gonna talk crap about you. That'll show him. Yeah. No! She's actually being a bully, all because she's mad that she's pretty, or she's just not happy with herself, you know? Like, I don't dig that.
At me, and I could tell they were shocked. Perhaps for two main reasons. One, this doesn't look like me because that's not my style. And second, well, because I looked very attractive.
Okay. Or they're like all staring at you because how could a girl as smart as she claimed to be not see that one coming, you know? How did someone who claims that she's just the smartest thing in the world think that she could get away with wearing something so revealing somewhere, anywhere, at her age, you know what I'm saying? If she got dress coded at a high school dance, then that dress must have been awful. That dress must have been terrible. So if a high school person or whatever dress coded her for a dress or whatever that was too much, then it probably was too much. It just was too much.
I couldn't take it any longer. I started to cry uncontrollably. People began to stare at me, some of them snickering and whispering to each other. "What are you looking at?" I screamed at them.
Okay, obviously they're staring at a girl literally having a mental breakdown in the middle of a school dance, you know? That isn't normal to see, and they want to know, like, what in the heck are you crying for in the middle of a school dance? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you beside yourself with grief at a school function?
I locked myself in my room and refused to come out.
Also, this is why parents think that teenage girls are so overdramatic. It's like stories like these that compel parents to believe that yes, we are so overdramatic. I'm like, yeah, it might be embarrassing, but literally, it's not that big of a deal. And this is just not something directed at this video. It's just directed at anything in general. Like, as harsh as that may sound, no one cares that much. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Your friends may ask you, but like random people, they're not gonna approach you. You know why? Because, like, why?
It's not like I could ever go back to school after the scene I'd made. On Monday, I had to go to school as my dad requested. I was so...
Okay, because I know from personal experience that it really isn't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year, got in huge trouble for something, and, the next day, I went to school, you know, I was sad that I got in trouble, but to my surprise, my dad stormed into the lunchroom, escorted by a security guard, and pulled me out of school in front of everyone. And then I was like, what the heck, man? Like, everybody just saw me get pulled out of school. Like, what is this buffoonery? The next day, my friends were like, oh my god, like, what happened? And I was like, oh yeah, you were in the cafeteria that I was in. My school has 3 cafeterias, and you want to know something? My dad checked all those cafeterias and all around the school. So everybody from every different direction was just like, who, like, what happened? But those were only the people that knew me. The people that didn't know me, they didn't really care. The people that saw and didn't know me, they were just like, oh my god, wow, it was a thing. And then no one cared anymore. I was perfectly fine after that, though. I wasn't vomiting. I wasn't having a mental breakdown. I was not beside myself with grief. I'm glad this video had, you know, a happy ending. And, low-key, though, I feel like this video was just her flexing for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Or maybe 5 minutes, because, you know, there were some parts where she, like, cried and stuff. In other news, I think I found the secret to making, like, a hit YouTube video. You know, all you have to do is go on a 5 to 6 minute rant about a good quality that you have, make it seem bad, and then vomit somewhere in there, and then cry somewhere in there. That'll give views. And then, boom, you'll have a video with over 5 million views. You're welcome. I just told you the secret. In all seriousness, though, I do kind of feel bad for her because I know that a lot of people have been put into very uncomfortable situations solely based on how they look, and that's not cool to me. But at the same time, we should be comfortable enough in our own skin that people's opinions of us, you know, they just slide off like water. So, like, be kind, be nice, don't be obnoxious, and love yourself, because, you know, you're cute, you're amazing. That's all for today's video. If you like this video, please be sure to smash that like button. Or gently tap it, like whatever you prefer. And if you want to follow me on more of my adventures, smash that subscribe button. Or just press it. Do something, but make sure it's clicked and it's pressed. Also, comment down below. If you made one of these videos, what would you make it about? I just want to see that. So that'll be fun. Or if you do make a video, like, send me the link because I really want to watch it. I hope you'll have a fabulous day. And I'll see you in next time's video. Bye!